Treasury bills are actually a great way to invest your money short term with no risk. Let's say, for example, that you have some money that's actually saved up right now, and in the near future, you want to use it for a big boy purchase, such as a down payment for a car, a home, anything of that nature, and you really need to get more so accumulate more money. Well, the money that you invest in the treasury bills are actually 100% safe. How? Well, I'll go deeper into that later on in the video, so you got to stay until the end of the video. So let's get into how to properly invest your money safely. All right, so with that being said, let's dive in. Also guys, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me before we get started, it really helps my channel out tremendously. And I thank you guys for all your support. Now, back to these T-bills. Now, let's get into what are T-bills. Well, to put it in simpler terms, treasury bills are short-term debt securities that are actually issued by the federal government that mature over time, which is why there's little to no risk when it comes to them. Which means you as an investor will get a fixed interest rate, so that means you will actually know the outcome of how much you can possibly make before even purchasing the T-bill. And of course, you have to keep the T-bill the full length of time. This isn't gambling, people. Just want to keep it real with you. Now, when I say the full length, please understand that I'm referring to financial maturity. Now, with T-bills, the financial maturity ranges from around 4 weeks. It can go kind of all the way up to 52 weeks. Or if we want to break that down some more, they have T-bills that go from 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 13, 17, 26, and again, all the way up to 52 weeks, which is the typical time frames. You really won't see anything outside of that. And just to let you know guys, if you think 52 weeks is a long time, please understand that this is a quick investment compared to anything such as real estate appreciation, stocks, mutual funds, and even more. And again, this is more secure than any of those examples I just gave. And just to let you know, treasury bills are not the only ones. You also have treasury bonds and you also have treasury notes. Now, T-bonds or treasury bonds are long-term debts where the securities can have maturities up to 20 to 30 years, whereas treasury notes are considered medium terms and they can mature up to 2 to 10 years. Does that make sense? And these are all great investments, but as you can see, T-bills are short-term and they still guarantee you a return on your cash with no risk at all. And if you don't believe me, here's a chart right here that shows on the US Department website that shows that T-bills are an all-time high in 2024, giving some of the highest yields. You're safe. I promise you, your savings account can't do it. I promise you it can't, and it never will. Just keep it real with you. Now, let's get into how they actually work. Basically, in simpler terms, you're giving the government a short-term loan so they can use the money however they see fit. And at the end of the maturity, the government gives you your money back plus interest, or when the T-bill expires. Let me give you an example. Let's just say you have a T-bill that's worth $1,000 with a maturity rate of 52 weeks, and it's giving you a yield of 5%, which analysts call discounted rate. Why? Because the treasury bill, you're going to discount that actual percentage from the $1,000 that you want to buy. Stay with me. Now that the $1,000 is called face value and isn't the actual price that you're actually gonna buy it. So the T-bill is actually $950 and you subtract the 5%, making face value of $1,000. So after the 52 weeks, you're going to receive the what? $1,000. Now I know that sounds like, yo, this is a big waste of my time. That's not a big return on my investment, all of this type of stuff. Your savings account can't do that. Whatever bank that you're banking at right now, unless you got a high yield savings account, your bank isn't doing that. They're giving you 0.0001% interest, all right? Let your money work for you, all right? Keep listening. And also, this is the reason why T-bills don't accumulate any interest in the process, because there's no risk. You guys got to keep that in mind. So you get your money back plus the initial interest as promised. Now, let's talk about the overall benefit. Again, it's no risk and it's backed by the government. And on top of that, they're actually exempt from state and local taxes. T-bills, of course. And even if you're in a state that has high taxes, this will actually be perfect for you. And it gives you way more flexibility with your money since it's short term on your investment. Lastly, you can actually purchase T-bills in small increments, meaning that it's easier to be bought by investors. See, T-bills are kind of the way to go when it comes to starting off as an investor, or if you're a savvy investor. All right, and now I'm going to show you how you can actually purchase them. To purchase them, you have to go through the treasurydirect.com. Trust me, it's an official department of the government. And if you go through the website, you can actually see the auction schedule when the next batch of T-bills are actually coming out. So that's actually a good thing. Or you can actually go through the brokerage route or financial websites such as Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Ameritrade, or Fidelity. And also, if you want to get started with a free account with Fidelity, you can actually click the link in my bio to get started for free. So with that being said, overall, T-bills are a great way and an actual great intro into actually money management, wealth, and investing. It's all about parking your money in different avenues so you just don't have it sitting around doing nothing. You want your money actually working for you and accumulating some type of interest through everything. I hope you gained some type of insight and some type of knowledge on this, and you actually became a savvy T-bill specialist. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, hit me in my comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, ladies and gents.